So this should be working now. At least so I'm going to continue working on this picture of Maleficent. So I used the radio filter in order to give her a blue glow, and that can be clicked, dragged, and moved about. It can be actually moved anywhere. I can make her hand glow. I can make her brooch glow. I'm going to make her staff glow. I'm going to work on... Actually, I'm going to add a little bit of detail to her eyes, so I'm using the adjustment brush. I'm going to zoom in and kind of give her eyes a little bit more contrast, just to make them a little bit more intense. Not a whole lot, because you don't want to make her look like some... Well, you don't want to make her look too demonic. And I think I will also bring this into... different thing. And while I was struggling to open one screen, we're going to go back to this one, and you can see... a little bit of the magic that I had added in. Here, particle shot decided to open very quickly this time. So I'm not going to do a whole lot, maybe just... I'll use the starter pack this time around. And when you're adding magic, remember to use a little bit of the tones above and under what you're currently using. Even fire has, you know, different shades. There's yellows, there's reds, there's oranges. So when you add magic, make sure to add a little bit of, not just the source color, but like I grabbed the mid blue, I did some lighter blue for the top and some darker blue for the bottom. Like everything will have some shading to it. The glow a little bit. Glow all the time. Another thing about this program is it's not showing the program. Is you can choose whether or not you want to add a glow to your effect. Merge brush strokes with content. And while that is saving, we're going to work on a picture of Jack Skellington. Just going to crop this down a little bit because there's a little bit of sky I don't want in there. There we go. So this is is the original. I cropped it down a little bit just to get a little sky out of there. Don't want to grab a piece of sky just to put in that little corner, and I just kind of bugged by a little bit of white corner. So I'm going to adjust the highlights to bring them down, and adjust, bring up the shadows, and then increase the contrast. Now this, like I said, it's going to make everything brighter, and it looks like you're playing with the saturation, but I'm really not. Remove the chromatic aberration, and enable the corrections. Because this is a Nightmare Before Christmas piece, I'm going to adjust the distortion a little bit, just to give it a slight otherworldly feel. I think I'll do it more in the transform. Rotate it slightly. And I'm gonna make sure that the crop always has our Jack Skellington in the center, because Jack is the focal point. And even though this is done during the day, I'm gonna make it seem a little bit more at night. So I'm changing the temperature to be a little bit more blue. I'm gonna make the exposure a little bit lower. I think I might actually also paint the house to really bring in more of the details up by lowering the highlights again. And I painted over the face a little bit, so I'm going to use the select mask overlay and erase some of where I went over. Oops, I lost the music. So I believe I have all the parts I want painted over. Let me zoom back out. Nope, I forgot part of the roof, so I'm going to... I need to get the roof as well. I'm not going to make the house quite so green, because I want Jack to stand out from it, even though Jack is a part of this entire scene. So, less green. Still keep the blue in there because it is supposed to be nighttime. use some of the radio blur to increase the darkness. Not quite so much. We'll do the clarity instead. Add a little bit of the haze filter. What I feel I did, I feel I made part of this too dark. This is strange. Absolutely nothing is showing in the stream. I'm gonna try pausing one more time. Give me about 5 minutes, and I'll see if I can get this fixed.